Welcome to Urban Info City. Today we are talking about two men that have been convicted just a few days ago on the 7th of July 2023 of a murder. A murder that took place just over 2 years ago on February the 6th, 2021 in Kilburn. The two men were from the South Kilburn gang SSK, or formerly known as ER. Shodyest and Broadway, or Rashid, Gedel and Shiroh Ambersley, were convicted of murdering Sven Badzak. Willesden Lane in Kilburn was where Sven died and where his friend also got stabbed. It is believed that Sven's friend, which also got stabbed, ran into Tesco's to call for help, saying, quote, "I've been stabbed." News articles have said that Sven Badzak was an innocent civilian, but there has been wide speculations from the public which may or may not be true. Which I quote, "Sven may have been associated with the North Kilburn Top 6 gang, which are affiliated with the MOZART gang based in Queen's Park, and both these two blood gangs are enemies and rivals with the South Kilburn gang. And Sven have had pictures with the likes of Ratlin, one of the main faces of the MOZART gang. So, the Queen's Park based MOZART gang has had a long feud with the South Kilburn gang for decades. So just to make it less confusing for people who are not from London watching this, the North Kilburn gang, which are known as Top 6, which are a smaller red bandana blood gang that are linked up with the Queen's Park gang, which are known as MOZART, which is a larger red bandana blood gang, and both these two gangs have got beef with the large South Kilburn blue bandana gang. Now obviously it's 2023, whether they still care about colours and whether they class themselves as Bloods and Crips, probably not, but this is the tradition of the colours back in the day, and I want to give you guys a quick insight and make things sound more simple. But anyways, let's jump back into this. According to ITV News, Sven Badzak, 22 and 16-year-old friend, were attacked by a group of 6 young men on the afternoon of February the 6th, 2021, as they returned from a trip to Waitrose on Finchley Road. Mr. Badzak was repeatedly stabbed after falling to the ground. His friend suffered multiple stab injuries but managed to run for help. Following a trial at the Old Bailey, Rashid Gedel, 22 from Ilford, and Shiroh Ambersley, 22 from Wembley, were found guilty of murder. They were each acquitted of attempted murder but both convicted of wounding with intent. The jury deliberated for over 25 hours before they delivered the guilty verdicts by a majority 10-2. The pair will be sentenced. Mrs. Badzak's mother, Jasna, a former Conservative Party activist, had attended the trial by video link after it was delayed due to industrial action by barristers last summer. Prosecutor Anthony Orchard Casey said the victims were targeted in a gang-style attack over what the killers regarded as their drug territory. He told jurors neither victims was a gang member or associate. It appears they were unfortunate victims of mistaken identity. However, both defendants admitted carrying knives in the past and drug dealing in the area. According to the Daily Mail, Sven was privately educated and his mum was a Conservative activist, showing pictures of younger Sven with Boris Johnson. Now, some new info that I personally didn't know. Daily Mail has also said that Harvey Canavan, 19, admitted the manslaughter of Mr. Badzak and unlawful wounding of his friend at the start of the trial. He has 6 convictions for the offence, including robbery and wounding, and at the time of the killing, he was on bail for robbery and wounding. Leo Agbayan, also said to have been involved in the attack, fled abroad after the stabbing and is awaiting extradition. 2 other suspects have not yet been identified by the police, so I presume that makes up for the 6. Now I just want to say, rest in peace to Sven Badzak and condolences to the family. Kilburn is a very rough area and has always been. The council have even rebranded Kilburn as North Maida Vale. So when you're looking at Google Maps or other maps, Kilburn doesn't even come up on the map anymore. It just says North Maida Vale. That just pretty much sums up the area. Now thank you for watching Urban Info City. It's your boy M430. Stay locked in. And please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.